look so good.
I look like I happened to be under a woman when her water broke.
I don't get it.
50,000 people from around the world are racing today.
I want to run the New York City Marathon.
I think that is such a good idea.
That's a bad omen.
We're going backwards.
Hello everyone, my name is Don, the movie reviewer, and today we're going to be talking about Brittney Runs a Marathon. Brittney Runs a Marathon is by first-time director Paul Downs-Calazo, and Paul Downs-Calazo based this movie off of a real person he knows named Brittany. And knowing that information, that this movie is based off a true story about a real person, makes the story in this movie much more compelling. We have Jillian Bell, who plays the title character in this movie, Brittany, and Jillian Bell goes through a metamorphosis. You can tell she really got into this character's psyche and delivered that and projected that to the audience through the screen in a way that moved me emotionally. I felt Brittany's pain in this movie, but at the same time, I was frustrated with her because she has certain ways about her, her personality. She's pitying herself when she doesn't want to accept the pity of others. So there's a good emotional roller coaster going on with this character throughout this movie. So one day Brittany goes to the doctor to get some Adderall because she wants to score on some drugs. But then the doctor sees through her bullshit and he warns her that, hey, if you do not lose weight right now, something bad is going to happen to you later. So Brittany, feeling down in the dumps emotionally, like she's a loser, like she doesn't belong, she doesn't want to lose weight, she just wants to keep going with the way things are. But then there are certain things that happen in her life that give her more motivation. And the one thing that gives her more motivation to want to run a marathon or want to be fit in this movie and lose weight, there are characters that are introduced to her. Michaela Watkins, who plays Catherine.
Well, I've got secrets. I've got things that I'm not going to tell my kids until they're older. I was in rehab.
For alcohol or for like a sprained ankle?
For like needle stuff.
Heroin? Are you gloating about it?
Catherine is a woman who's going through a divorce, and she wants to run this marathon to, become a new person, to get over the past that she had with her ex.
Somebody chasing you or something? You can do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing it.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. This guy in this movie, Mika Stock, his character, Seth, is the best character in this movie. When I saw him on screen, we see him running, and then Brittany runs into him, and then they start having a conversation, and we learn about his lifestyle, and we learn that he is a really good person who has a really good heart. That character, Seth, is the best character in this movie. I love his character. And we also meet Ankush Ambudkar, who plays Zarn. And Zarn is a man who is squatting in a house where he's supposed to be taking care of a dog during late nights, but the owners are never home, so he's just squatting in this house. Brittany goes to look for a job because she can't afford to go to facilities to train for the marathon, so she's trying to gain some extra money. So she goes to do this dog sitting thing. She meets Zarn, and Zarn, like I said, is just squatting in this house, and at first there's a confrontation, and then later on, they start to become friends. I like the chemistry between these two characters in this movie. I like the dynamic, how they played off each other. It felt real, and I liked it. Overall, my verdict for this movie is I love it. I love this movie. I love the direction from Paul Downs-Calazo. I love the performance from Jillian Bell. I was engaged in the Brittany character and her journey. and I was engaged with the character emotionally. I felt many different emotions towards this character. There were some positive emotions because I was rooting for Brittany, but then there were some negative emotions because I was a bit upset with Brittany during certain moments where she showcased a negative side of her personality. I love the side characters in this movie, like Seth, played by Mika Stock. Mika Stock was mwah in this movie. And then we have Unkarsh Ambudkar, and I enjoyed the chemistry that he had with Jillian Bell. And Michaela Watkins, who plays Catherine here, was great. I liked her journey in here as well. Overall, there's just so many great things about this movie, but then the kicker for me was at the very end, you see a character taking pictures of Brittany, the Julian Bell character. And when you see the credits roll, usually this is the case, you see the real person. Well, they showed the real person at the end of this movie, and they blended it into the movie with the person taking the pictures. And when I saw the real photographs of the real Brittany, it made me love this movie, because just seeing the real Brittany's reaction and just knowing that this is a true story or based on a true story, like I said, makes this movie much more compelling to me. And all the pieces in here work. It's fantastic. I love this movie and I highly recommend it. That's all I have to say. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you next time.